Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. This is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, we are on February's budget with me today. It is currently Thursday. I am filming in the daylight for a change. I'm usually at night, so that's why all the shadows there. But yeah, it is our first 5-week month of the year, which actually isn't too bad because normally I end up with 5 weeks in January and it kind of like puts me on the back foot. But actually having January as a 4-week month and February as a 5-week month, it's kind of balanced it out a little bit. So I'll show you everything as I go through. But yeah, it's kind of, hopefully, fingers crossed and touch wood, balanced it all out enough so that we're okay. So February is going this year from the 29th of January right through to the 3rd of March. So obviously February has 29 days this year because we're in a leap year. But yeah, it's taken us just a little bit over because I don't get paid until halfway through the last week, week 5. So yeah, that's where that's come from. So I'll talk you through. This looks very busy, I know, but actually it's more for me rather than anything too much, and we'll just talk you through everything as per usual. So we have a birthday in the first week, but that is my other half's sister. He sorts all that out, so it's just really to remind me to send her a text and wish her happy birthday. I have rehearsal on the Wednesday, which is, it doesn't cost me anything, but I just like to know. So in my head, I kind of know what I'm doing on each day. Yeah, so that's the only reason I write these in. We're going over towards my sister's for a quiz on the Saturday night, so I will need some cash stuffing money, some social money. Again, I've got a rehearsal on the Sunday and the following Wednesday. The Thursday I'm going out for a meal with our mums and daughters group, so obviously we'll need some social money for that. And also we are going out on the Saturday for a friend's birthday, joint with kind of my mum's birthday, so again need some social money for that. I am working that weekend and I also have rehearsal on the Sunday, so other than that I won't be doing very much. Then it is my mum's birthday and Pancake Day. It's a very important day in my calendar, is Pancake Day. So obviously I will need some gift money because it is Valentine's Day the day after. My other half and I don't really do anything. We literally just buy a card and that is it. So yeah, so we've got that to sort. And I have a rehearsal that night, so because we don't really do Valentine's, what we usually do is buy one of those like meal deals that you get from sort of like the supermarkets. And do that at some point. So we'll probably do that at some point this week, but that'll just come in food money, so it won't be anything too much. Then I've got another rehearsal on the Sunday and the following Wednesday. I've got training with work that day, so I need to remember to make sure that I pack plenty with me, because if you've been with me before, you'll know I get really tired and need chocolate and caffeine and end up spending loads of money in the canteen. I then have rehearsal pretty much for the rest of the week, and then the get-in at the theatre is Saturday and Sunday. So anybody that doesn't know, I do amateur dramatics and I'm in a play at the moment, which is on at the end of the month. So we're sort of ramping up the rehearsals a little bit now. So that weekend, normally we only get the Sunday night availability to get all of the set in to the theatre, to get it all set up and for them to start doing all of the technical bits, so all of the sort of sound and lighting cues and making sure they've got everything, you know, set the way that they want it. So yeah, but the theatre has very kindly allowed us to get in on the Saturday because they haven't got anything on that week, which is great for us because it just means that things are a little bit more chilled out because we've got 2 days rather than 1. And then in the last week of the month, the technical and dress rehearsal will be on the Monday. So the technical, for anybody that's interested or doesn't know, is we literally go through it scene by scene, but just doing the entrances and exits of all the cast members, and ensuring that the lighting and sound and everything's set in the right way. A lot of it's electrical, I think, now, and computerized, but I have absolutely no idea about it. Then I have the Tuesday off, yay. And then I've got the dress rehearsal on the Wednesday, which is payday. And then I've got 2 days of training at work, and the show starts on the Thursday. So I'm there Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. So I will need a little bit of social money for this week. Just because I've got work and training, I won't be hanging around too much after the show, which is what we usually do, because it's usually at the theatre in the town that I live in, which is literally 5 minutes down the road. This one's a little bit further out, so it's more sort of like 20 to 30 minutes. So obviously I'll need to get back for the dog and things like that. And my godparents are coming up from Plymouth for this show, so there'll be a little bit of obviously seeing them over that weekend. So yeah, so it's a bit full on towards the back end, but that's just because of the show that I'm doing. So yeah, so we'll go through the budget sheets. So we are planning on starting the month off with a rollover of £1,646.34. Nothing else obviously coming in. Then we're going to have the life insurance direct debit at £32.60, water at £23, my Currys insurance at £5, Prime at £8.99, account fee at £17, TV licence at £13.25, mortgage at £285.47, union fees at £20.30, car tax at £13.12, and credit card at £189.99. Obviously council tax isn't on this, I have mentioned it before, but because I pay mine over 10 months, I get the whole of February and March sort of free, and then we start paying again in April. So that is a total of £608.72, leaving us with £1,037.62. Then the first week, as usual, we have £100 for food, £50 for fuel, and then the usual £20 spent and £5 miscellaneous. So that's £175, leaving us with £862.62. Obviously, I don't budget for the challenges. That comes out of whatever's left over from my weekly money. And then I'm going to put £340 into sinking funds. That is the stuff that I need to stuff. I need it. I can't not stuff it for the month. So that leaves us with £522.62. I'm going to pay £100 of my family debt off to my sister and £2 into my overdraft. So that's £102, leaving £420.62. That's going into week 2. So again, nothing else expected to come in. So that's what we've got for week 2. The only bill going out that week should be the house insurance, which is £34.25. Then we have the food and everything for the rest of the month is £30 for food, £20 for fuel, £20 for spend, and £5 for miscellaneous. So that's £75 in total, leaving us with £311.37. I've not got huge amounts left over this month, even though I'm not paying my council tax, because I am paying off some family debt, and obviously I've got some sinking fund stuff in that I needed to do. So I'm just going to plan to do £10 a week for the rest of the month. So that's the £10. And then, so that is just £10 in total, leaving us with £301.37. And then the £2 overdraft, leaving us at the end of that week at £299.37, going into week 3. Again, nothing expected to go in at all. Then the bills for that week 3 is my Freeman's account at £14.35, the fridge freezer insurance at £2.99, and the dishwasher insurance at £4.30, and then that second credit card minimum payment of £10. So that's £31.64, leaving £267.73. The usual £75 for expenses that week, and the £10, which leaves us with 192.73, and then the £10 into sinking funds, so that's 182.73, and again the £2 overdraft, so leaving us going into week 4 at £180.73, which would be great if it was finishing. Again, nothing going in. The only bill I'm expecting that week is my Audible, which is £7.99, leaving us with £172.74. The usual £75 expenses, leaving us with £97.74. £10 into sinking funds, which is £87.74, and the £2 overdraft, which leaves us going into the final week with £85.74. Now, this is when I am going to be getting my wage in the middle of this week. So I have now got a base rate of £2,011.08 for my monthly wage, which takes us up with what we've got left to £2,096.82. Now, obviously, because this month spreads out either side of February, some of the direct debits are obviously going to be going out twice within this budget, but I will have been paid before that goes out, so it's not so bad. So we've got the internet bill at £29.99, our mobile bill at £20.97. So this has gone up, but I had Disney Plus on a freebie for 3 months, which is now being paid through my mobile phone bill, which is why it's gone up. So that's £20.97. The car loan at £159.82. Kindle, which is the only thing that will go out before I get paid, at £9.49. And then obviously some of these are duplicates now. So we've got the life insurance, the water, the utilities, all going out. The car insurance, I actually need to do in. I'm planning to look into it today, because it renews on the 4th of Feb. And obviously this is just a guess, because this is what I'm paying at the moment, because I don't know what it's going to be at the minute. It's one of my plans for today. My Netflix at £7.99, and then obviously the Currys, the Prime, the account fee, the TV licence, the mortgage, the union fees, the car and the car tax, all as usual, which will go out again. And then my credit card, obviously because I haven't yet paid this month's, I can't tell what it's going to be next month, so we've just done it on what we're going to pay this month, which is £189.99. So that's a total of £959.53 in bills, leaving us with £1,137.29. Then we've got the usual expenses at £75, leaving us with £1,062.29. £10 into sinking funds, which is £1,052.29, and then that final £2 overdraft, which will leave us with £2,050.29 at the end of February's budget. So yeah, so it looks busy, and my month will be busy, but it will be more busy with stuff that won't necessarily cost me any money. I've already paid to be in the show. Most of my costume has been provided. I just need to find a black skirt, which I've found one on Vinted for about £5, which I can use my spending money for if needs be. Yeah, the makeup and the hair is all done by me anyway. I already have the shoes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's more just those social bits that's going to do me, I think, this month, but I just need to be careful because that's only the beginning of the month, and then the rest of the month should be fairly easy. And that will take us then lovely into March. February always goes fast because it is sort of like the actual bit of February is only 4 weeks, so that always tends to go pretty quick. So yeah, the ball's rolling on the year already. I haven't got over Christmas yet. Thank you so much for joining me if you're still with me. If you haven't already and you would like to, please do subscribe. There is the notification bell if you want to know every time I post a new video. And of course, there is the like button and the comment section down below. Yeah, I am hoping to get everything up as normal at the weekend. I'm planning to go to the post office on Saturday to try and get as much cash out as I can in £5 notes so that we do not have the issues that we've had this month. But yeah, until next time, guys, I hope you've been having a lovely week, and I will see you all very soon. Bye, guys.